What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to another Bruh Talk movie review. If you're new here to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. Today, I'm joined by a good friend of mine, Mr. Jim Bean. So, we gonna get it. But without further delay, we gonna make this short and sweet, nice and neat. And if you're having a drink with me, let's drink well. Cheers. All right, so today I'm reviewing the long-awaited Matrix Resurrection. And yeah, I'm just gonna say it. I'm disappointed. It's one of those times where I'm disappointed in myself though, because I allowed myself to be excited for this shit. And I don't really understand why. I pretty much knew it was gonna be garbage. I mean, I didn't even care for the last what was it, Matrix um Reloaded and Matrix, what was the third one called? I don't even fucking remember, but why the fuck would I expect Matrix 4, a movie damn near 20 years late, to be good? I just didn't, I don't understand why, but I allowed myself to believe and I got what I got. Now, Matrix Resurrections or Matrix 4 follows the story of Neo, what, like 20 years after the events of Matrix 3, whatever that movie is called, because I can't think of the name. He forgot who he is, I guess, and what he could do, and just thrust it back into the Matrix with the same characters, just with different faces. Now, I'm gonna stop right there. I knew I was gonna be in for a long night when they said that, or at least something similar to that. It was something along those lines where it's pretty much just a rehash, and they just let motherfuckers know that it's a rehash. To me, that let me know that they didn't have a solid story set up. If they did, they just didn't really know how to tell it, I guess. I could see what they were trying to do. They were trying to make it one of those movies, you know what I'm saying? One of those movies that made The Matrix 1 so great. But I just don't think they landed it in the way that they wanted to. I mean, it seemed like shit was just everywhere. Like the scene where they were talking, where the board meeting was having to talk about, what the fuck was that for? You feel me? Like, was it some break the fourth wall shit? Regardless, they had a few good moments in this movie, but if I'm being honest, they did it better in the first one. I mean, even the fight scenes in this movie seemed underwhelming. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, it had its moments, like when Neo in the trailer, he used his one powers to pretty much change the direction of the missile and it hit the truck or the helicopter or whatever. That was pretty dope. It had its moments, but come on, man. It's 20 years. Y'all need to do better and y'all need to come better with that. Because every time they fought, like the fight scenes, I thought about the first one and I knew that the first one was better at everything. The gunfights, the gunplay, the actual hand at hand, you know, effects and shit. It was just better. And the whole Trinity becoming, oh shit. Ooh, I ain't gonna talk about that one. I guess that would be considered a spoiler or whatever. But what the fuck was that? Like seriously, what was that? Come on, y'all. They couldn't have thought that after all this time, that's what we wanted to see. To me, that's just kind of come on, y'all know better. Overall, I thought the Matrix Resurrection was a disappointing experience. I wish I could say it was good seeing the characters again, but if I'm being honest, it wasn't. Not like that, anyways. Like, I'm not trying to see fucking Neo and Trinity go to the same bar and have small talk. I'm not trying to see that half the fucking movie. I'm just not. So, with that being said, I'm gonna get a movie a solid 5 out of 10. I mean, I was bored halfway through. What they did do good at, they just did better in the first one. Um, just it's not a movie that I will watch again. I barely got through it the first time. But that's my opinion as always. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like button. Please make sure you subscribe. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out.